Will we see an Ugly Betty reunion?
Well, there will be an Ugly Betty reunion, but I don't know if it's going to be on camera. We see each other all the time.
Would you want to do an on-camera thing? Get the whole crew together?
Anything's possible. I mean, it's wonderful when fans ask and when they're so excited about it, that there's still that hunger to see these characters and the world they live in. I think a lot of things would have to come together to make that happen, and, I'll never say never. So.
Where would Betty be today?
I don't know, running the world, probably.
This movie, an important movie, a story that hasn't been told much. Do you feel pressure to get it right, to inspire?
Well, I think we were all just so excited that this story was finally being told, and a movie about Cesar Chavez and this movement was being made. And I think we all felt a little bit of pressure in playing real live people. And in my case, Helen Chavez is still alive. She's 86. I got to spend time with her, and she's sharp as a tack. And I definitely felt the need to do her justice. And but at the same time, we're following our director's vision and his very specific perspective, and it's our job to create characters. And what I hoped to do more than anything with this character was to portray her still power and presence and the amazing contributions that she made to the movement. Aside from raising 8 children and being a wonderful partner to Cesar, she was fighting her own battle for dignity and social justice, and she picketed and got arrested and ran the credit union, and she was a doer, and women in our communities are doers, and that should be reflected in the stories we tell.
And when you hear stories like that, it's like we complain about things, it's like we can't complain.
And that's important, that we remember that our entertainment isn't just to comfort us, but also to remind us of how lucky we are, how lucky we are to live the lives that we live, to have the freedoms we have, and to remember that sacrifice is necessary for us to have those freedoms and to live in dignity. And I think the thing I would want people to take away the most from this isn't a story about Mexican farm workers. It's a story about social justice and about human dignity. And you don't need to be a Latino to be inspired by this story. I think there's so many communities in the United States that would gain so much inspiration from the film.